CFY was created to leverage the power of technology to help low-income children do better in school. I came up with the idea that became CFY back in 1997 when I was working as a White House Fellow. I had launched a program enabling federal agencies to donate their surplus computers to needy schools. I saw firsthand how powerful technology could be in engaging children in their learning, but I also realized that if we could engage students by bringing technology into schools, what more could we accomplish by bringing it into their homes? CFY was launched a few years later with a school in the South Bronx. CFY's objective is to help students, teachers, and parents in low-income communities use digital learning to impact student achievement. We pursue this objective by operating two interrelated programs. First is our on-the-ground digital learning program. In this program, we partner with high-poverty public schools to provide digital learning tools and training to teachers, students, and parents. We start with the entire 6th grade class and give everyone a free broadband-ready home computer loaded with educational software and access to 24/7 help desk support. Families attend a digital learning workshop at their school and get to experience a learning partnership model that they can continue at home. In schools that draw fewer than 15 families to PTA meetings, our workshops draw over 100. We also hold teacher workshops at these schools. These let us train teachers on different ways they can extend learning into the home. CFY comes back each year to work with the new 6th grade class, so this really becomes a whole school initiative. Second is our website, powermylearning.com. This is a free online learning platform where we curate the most engaging and effective digital learning activities from across the web and make them easily accessible and usable. There are a huge number of educational videos, games, interactive simulations, and more, all in one trusted place. This enables learning to be threaded seamlessly from the classroom to the after-school center to the home. There are 4 key leverage points that will make CFY successful. First, digital learning offers an affordable and innovative solution to extend learning time, a proven way to increase academic achievement among K-12 students. Second, digital learning helps individualize learning and increase student engagement, allowing instruction to be matched to the student's level, pace, and learning style. Third, digital learning encourages students to initiate and sustain learning outside of formal learning environments, what's known as self-directed learning, which is an important aspect of college success. Digital learning provides a much larger array of options for students to explore on their own and encourages students to pivot from teacher-directed learning to self-directed learning. Finally, digital learning helps increase parental involvement and improves the home learning environment, which has been proven to have a large impact on student achievement. New digital learning tools and activities give parents an entirely new way of supporting their child's learning. CFY utilizes its proven approach to address all 4 of these important drivers of student achievement. What makes CFY such an incredibly effective organization is the innovative way in which we tackle the problem of the achievement gap. We work hand in hand with all 3 of the people who affect children's learning: teachers, parents, and the students themselves. This work on the ground gives us a deep understanding of the constituents we're serving. Our work in the cloud helps us achieve impact even beyond these school communities. Finally, we focus not only on children's learning in the classroom, but also their learning at home, where they spend a lot more of their time. I know of no other organization that is addressing the achievement gap in the same way as CFY, and it's this uniqueness that makes us so strong. CFY uses 3 sets of metrics to measure our success. First is educational achievement. A formal study done by ETS showed that our program had a statistically significant impact on math test scores. Second is student engagement. A comparison study showed a statistically significant increase in class effort among CFY students. Third is children's home learning environment and broadband adoption. A formal evaluation sponsored by the Kellogg Foundation found statistically significant increases in parents' comfort level helping their children learn. We've also analyzed parent telephone survey data, which showed that 70% of CFY children were watching less TV. In fact, more than 1/3 of them cut their TV viewing by 2 or more hours per day. In terms of broadband adoption, we've seen with our New York City families that we've been able to increase broadband adoption from 45% before our program to 90% after. There is one aspect of CFY that is commonly misinterpreted. Because our program has included the distribution of free hardware to low-income families, it's been mistakenly perceived as a computer giveaway program. This is just not so. The real impact of our work comes from our training and digital content. That's our special sauce. It's our training for students, families, and teachers, and our ability to offer some of the best educational content and the tools to use them that enables us to change how teachers teach, how parents stay involved, and how and where students learn. Also, when we started, there was no broadband or Facebook. Software lived on a hard drive. Now, CFY is in the cloud with our website, powermylearning.com, a free K-12 learning platform. This platform is getting tremendous attention from school districts, teachers, students, and parents across the country, and is only expanding in reach. CFY's major accomplishments are best seen in 3 areas: proven impact, proven ability to replicate our model, and proven ability to scale our model. First, CFY's programs have proven impact on the families we serve. A study with ETS found that CFY's program has a statistically significant impact on students' math test scores. An additional comparison study showed that CFY's program helped arrest the typical performance slide in 7th grade writing. Studies have also shown that we've had a positive impact on student engagement, parental involvement, and broadband adoption. Second, CFY has been able to replicate our success, expanding from our initial work in New York City to cities across the U.S., including Atlanta, Los Angeles, and the San Francisco Bay Area. Third, CFY has proven we can take our program to scale. In its first year of operating, CFY served 200 families in 1 school in the Bronx. Just over a decade later, we have served over 50,000 families from over 100 schools across the country. Along the way, CFY has continued to innovate. Our K-12 learning platform, powermylearning.com, has been nationally recognized as a valuable resource for teachers and families. The platform's innovative digital learning approach has earned CFY grants from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the Eli and Edith Broad Foundation, and the W.K. Kellogg Foundation. One of the biggest challenges CFY has faced is people's deep-seated beliefs about low-income families. Examples of these beliefs include children will not learn when unsupervised, and parents with little formal education can't be good learning partners for their children. Our work has shown without question that low-income children are interested in learning, even when there's no adult hovering over them. We see students every day staying on Power My Learning and exploring their own interests, even after completing their homework. We've also shown that parents with little education themselves care deeply about their children's education. Only 20% of the parents or guardians we serve have a credential beyond a high school degree, yet more than 75% want to see their child get at least a college degree. False assumptions about low-income families are slowing our nation's progress. The home learning environment has been shown to be one of the strongest predictors of academic achievement for 10 and 11-year-olds. When researchers look at low-income students who've beaten the odds, what they find they all have in common is a strong home learning environment. As a nation, we have to focus not just on what happens in the school building, but also on how to make better use of the learning time in the home. The will is there, and we know what must be done. It's now up to us as a nation to turn this will and knowledge into results. With additional resources, CFY would deepen and expand our digital learning program. We'd serve all the schools clamoring for our program in New York City, Atlanta, Los Angeles, and the San Francisco Bay Area. We'd no longer have schools sitting on our waiting list. We would continue to grow our impact by refining our teacher coaching model, our parental training, and our work with students. We'd also continue advancing our online learning platform, PowerMyLearning.com, creating ever more effective tools and expanding the rich array of proven digital learning activities. It is with additional resources that CFY will be able to one day say that all children in America now have the learning environment, both at school and at home, that will allow them to reach their full potential. Despite clear research evidence that points to the importance of the home learning environment in academic achievement, the attention remains on school factors alone. This disproportionate focus is why there's a significant gap in funding at the government level for initiatives that increase learning opportunities in the homes of low-income families. CFY has made some initial strides in building partnerships with other organizations and government to change this perception. We have the potential to take a greater leadership role in this effort. We can increase awareness and support for improving the home learning environment, not just for low-income families, but for all families.